Kuble Shimbu. It's an honor on me that I've had an opportunity to come to this border village. Government of Meghalaya is doing a lot of work to make sure that government schemes, Government of India schemes and Government of Meghalaya schemes reach all villages. But I chose to come to this village because the Chief Secretary has very nicely explained that Honorable Prime Minister views our villages which are in the international border as not the last village. He views them as the first village through which people enter India. And therefore, to keep the vibrancy of that village live and give opportunities for those residents in those villages is the primary motive of Vibrant Village scheme. There was one first edition of the scheme which served some parts of our international borders, and this one, the Vibrant Village second edition, includes villages here in the eastern side of the country. It could be border with Bangladesh, it could be border with Myanmar, or it could be border with the Tibet-China region. Now, in these border villages, as was explained by the Chief Secretary, basic fundamental facilities, whether it is electricity, whether it is road, whether it is your internet and phone connectivity, will all have to be taken forward and brought to the villages. Together with this, livelihood is being given very big important place, so that residents who are here, they can have a choice if they want to go to Shillong or if they want to go somewhere else. But the choice is not because there's nothing here so I have to go. That it should not be a compulsion for you to leave this place and go. You may choose if you want to go for some reason somewhere. But this village, which is treated as the entry to India, which is treated as the eyes and ears of India, which actually being in the border has to provide that kind of a opportunity for all Indians to see, will have to be given all the fundamental facilities. So, I was just talking to the respected district collector. She was telling me that there are more than 1,600 people living in this border village of Sohbar. Now, with the Vibrant Village program which will come to this area, as was explained, those fundamental 4 things will reach you if it has already not reached you. But I would also hope, and I will certainly ensure, that all schemes of Government of India reach its saturation here, meaning everybody who's eligible for one or the other scheme should be covered under this scheme. Whether it is PM Awas Yojana, you should get a house. Whether it is PM Mudra Yojana, whether you're doing a little business and you need to have some collateral-free loan from the bank. Whether it is wanting to build a toilet under the Swachhata Abhiyan, you should get the toilet in your house. Whether you're financially included in banking through Jan Dhan Yojana, you should get your Jan Dhan Yojana account opened with a bank. I was just checking up if in this area you have any bank, because according to the Government of India norms, we need to have a banking touch point, meaning a branch or a business correspondent or an ATM or some kind of an access to a financial institution within 5-kilometer radius. I will ensure that within 5-kilometer radius you have an access to a banking touch point. Besides that, school, a good medical facility, primary health center are all in the Government of India's understanding should reach every such border village. So today I am very happy to be here. A beautiful river marks the wonderful site, and the Chief Secretary was telling me that there is a huge camping focus in this area. Lots of tourists come from Shillong or even from Guwahati or further from Kolkata or even from Delhi. That element of tourism should also be developed, and that is why I congratulate the government of Meghalaya, the Chief Secretary is here, for having announced an externally aided project, which is when you take the assistance, when you borrow money from a bank which is a multinational bank, whether it is a World Bank, whether it is ADB, Asian Development Bank, or the New Development Bank, or the AIIB. There are banks which are multilateral banks. They give funds for developing our country. Here, Meghalaya government has decided to build a tourist hub. You saw the pictures. I hope it was on the screen for everybody to see. Those are the kind of things which are being planned for this area, which is already attracting a lot of tourists. By providing these kind of infrastructure, more tourists who can afford to stay more than a couple of days and spend money so that your economy becomes a lot more vibrant is a very good thought. They have arranged for an NDB loan so that this town and this area doesn't remain anymore wanting to have more attention, more infrastructure facility, wanting to have more facilities. It is all coming. So I am glad here to be today when the Chief Secretary has announced that they are planning to have a vibrant tourism infrastructure to be brought in this place. I can see a lot of young school and college students, both sides, lots of girl students. The opportunities to grow from where you are with better connectivity, the opportunities to have digital learning from where you are in your village, and the opportunity to be able to, for the local artisan and craftspeople, to get on to digital platforms and attract the attention of buyers all over the world is a very big step forward. 21st century. We need every one of our vibrant villages to have that kind of an access. I'm very happy to be here. I'm appreciative of the students who have been here, and I don't know if they've been here for several hours waiting. I apologize in case you've stayed here for a long time, but I think today's meeting draws the attention of all the village residents, the 1,600 people of this place, to see where Government of Meghalaya and where Government of India are converging so that the border area can be given the attention and the required infrastructure to make it a better place to live in, to seek your own entrepreneur opportunities here itself. So I'm extremely grateful and thankful to have had this opportunity to come here. It is sort of unbelievable for me to hear that no other union minister had come here, but I'm sure now the doors are open. Many of them will come to see this beautiful, green, lush rain sanctuary, if I may call it. I heard this year it has been a bit less, but such a wonderful village, and it's worth, and I think it's worth the time that I've made to come here to be with you all. It's such a beautiful opportunity, and I'm glad to have come here. I wish all the residents the very best, and through the district administration, you should be in touch with your government, as much with the government of India, so that we understand where else we can act to make life a lot more rewarding being here. Thank you very much. As I said before, Kuble, Shimbo, Jai Hind.